every group's going to be a mix of different personalities, and you may have, it's often not as simple as there's one ringleader or, you know, the alpha male or kind of whatever way you look at it like that. I think just being aware of all the different personalities and how they fit together is the key thing. There will be certain people that it's very useful for you to have on board, but you don't want to neglect the people who maybe aren't as they're maybe not dominant in the group. So I think it's just important to get yourself into the middle of the social situation in a group and just be aware of all the different relationships.
You've got to always react to how the young people are feeling, who the young people are, what their interests are, and and I think any good practitioner will be able to be quite flexible, and even if it's not set in stone what the contingency plans are, just to have that willingness and ability to deviate from what you've got down on paper as your plan is just really important as a versatile session leader,
Before you ever do any sessions with the young people, if you do a group agreement and say, this is how we like it, I like it when we don't play with our mobile phones all the time and go on Snapchat and Twitter and all of that, we'll have a respect that somebody's coming here to deliver something, so we will try and be off the phones until we have a natural break, or that we're not swinging on our chairs, or we're not coming under the influence of alcohol, those types of things, that we have to abide by them. So we abide by them, you abide by them, so everybody's in it together, so we all sign a group agreement. It's not just the young people have to do it, the outside agencies that are coming in that has to do it, and the agency workers that are already there have to do it, so they all have to abide by it. So there's no point me sitting there playing with my phone and tweeting people when young people are trying to make music or do art or whatever it is, I'm doing the same thing. And it's really, really important. As an example, you might have to go to the room because your parents are ringing you, or because I've got somebody that's ringing me. That's really, really important, but I won't disrupt the group with it, and I'll keep it to a minimum. So they say that actually I'm doing it, therefore we've hopefully got more chance of them doing it as well.
So we know that we want to use music as a vehicle for social development skills, engagement, sharing thoughts and feelings, and we want that to be as smooth a process as possible. So I think what our role is to facilitate that from an outside. So we're in the room and we're looking for little indicators, we're looking for little bits of behaviour. The group obviously when they first meet Storm and Norman and then performing. So I think what we try to do is make it as smooth a process as possible by intervening when it's needed, not necessarily all the time, but when we think that something's happening within the group.
I think plan B is really important, and so is plan C and D and E and F and all the way to Z, so you've got a repertoire of things that you can bring out. You never know what you're going to face or what you're going to have to deal with, and the more experience you build up, the more tools you have to cope with different circumstances.